guys, welcome back to another video. And firstly, before we start this video, I want to apologise for not posting regular content for the past month or so. I am in the process of transitioning from one job to another job. Also, throughout the month of July, it is going to be a hectic month. The third week of July, I am going away to York for my birthday, for my 25th birthday, with the other half. Now you guys will finally get to see the other half in next month's vlog. He has agreed to feature in the vlog, but I will not film him without permission. So that's that bit out of the way. As today's video suggests, I just smacked my mirror really hard. No, today's video is based on one that I saw Nikki Tutorials do yesterday, and it's what her coming out story was like at high school. And my video is going to be very much the same. I'm going to do a makeup look at the same time, and this video might be a shock to some of my family members because I'm not sure how many of them actually know my sexual orientation. So surprise guys, you know, some of my family don't actually know. So yeah, I come from a very large family, guys. So getting them all together to sit down and tell them is not easy. Is near impossible. So anyway, enough of me rambling. If you like this video, hit a thumbs up, comment down below, share and subscribe. Also hit the notification bell to get notified of when I upload. All products that I use will be listed down below for you guys. I'm not actually going to be naming all of them throughout this video. And yeah, let's get on with it. So guys, I have done my base makeup. So for my moisturiser, I use the Calm Skin Hydrating 2-in-1 Serum and Moisturiser. This is a de-stress one by Superdrug own brand. I actually need some more of this, but I love this product. I use it every day, even if I'm not going to wear makeup, just to kind of de-stress me. It does actually work. The smell of it causes you to like de-stress. Then for foundation, I used the MUA Makeup Academy Pro Base Long Wear Matte Finish Foundation. So that's this one, and this is in the shade 110. Probably can't see that. There you go. Shade 110. Then for concealer, I used the Revolution Matte Base Concealer, and this is in the shade C1. And then for just bronzer and contour, I used the W7 Shimmer Bronzer Compact. Just put that in the areas I needed. And for brows, I used the MUA Makeup Academy Brow Define Eyebrow Pencil in the shade Mid Brown. So the next step is I'm going to take a lip liner. So I'm using the Makeup Revolution Bow Down Lip Liner just to sketch out the shape I want. So we shall start with some questions, assuming as I have my outlines done. So the first one is, what term or terms do you describe your sexual orientation? Now for me, I only have one term, and this is where the shock is going to come for some of my family members. But that term is a bisexual. So I associate myself with being bisexual. For me, I am more attracted to both men and women. People who are non-binary or stuff like that just doesn't appeal to me, in all honesty. So I am attracted to both men and women. So the next question is, how did you first discover that you was bisexual? So, growing up, obviously I've got a mum and a dad, and you know, figured that was normal. And then one of my friends at high school, her mum was lesbian, and that's how I first kind of got introduced to same-sex couples. I was always the little emo kid at school, and I started being attracted to a lot of the singers that I listened to, like Maria Brink from In This Moment and that sort of thing. But it wasn't just like normal attraction. It was like, yeah, she's fit, yeah, I'd wanna F her, basically. And was sexually attracted to those singers, particularly Maria Brink, you know. And so that's where that kind of stemmed from. And then it was kind of like when I got into college more, there was a particular girl that I went to college with that, you know, we'd flirt a lot together and we'd kiss each other every now and again. And that's all sort of where it stemmed from, basically. So we have some colour on. I am now going to go in with rhinestones over the top of this colour just to bling it up a little bit, and we'll answer some more questions. So, the next question is, how was it coming out as bisexual during high school? Now, for me, I went to an all-girls school. So coming out was actually it was harder than what I ever expected it to be. I wasn't expecting the reaction that I got. And I think that's because the school I went to they didn't really teach anything to do with sexuality and how to deal with it, or, you know, how to react to someone's sexuality or anything like that. They didn't really teach you anything. It was very much, we follow the curriculum and that's it. So it was actually quite difficult. I went to an all-girls school. There was a few people after me that was into the same sort of style, but in my year, I was the only person that was more into the heavy metal side of things and, you know, the emo side of things, if that's what you want to call it. Everyone else was very much the complete opposite. And so that was always met with bullying and not that much acceptance. I mean, I had friends, but a lot of them will say they never liked my music taste. They never liked what I was into. I was very much the outsider. It was actually, like I say, more difficult than what I ever expected it to be. And a lot of the girls that would bully me would come out with sayings like, she's gonna F you, or sleep with you. And to be fair, my response to a lot of that was, I wouldn't touch you with a barge pole. A lot of the girls I went to school with were nowhere near my type, or girls that I would go for. So it was kind of like, you know, I wouldn't go near you. So I don't see why you're making this type of comment. But, you know, they would make those comments. And as for teachers, the best teacher I had with regards to coming out was my English teacher. She, like, accepted me for who I was completely right from the get-go. That teacher, I'm not going to name names, but she was lovely, and I had such a good relationship with her. So guys, I've just put all the coloured rhinestones on, and this process took ages, but let's move on to the next question, which was, what was the reactions of your peers to coming out? So I've already mentioned this before, but most of my peers didn't react in the best way to me coming out as being bi. Like I say, I went to an all-girls school, and a lot of them thought I was going to sleep with them, which wasn't the case. I wasn't interested in sleeping with anyone at school, to be fair. But that's the reaction I got. So the next question is, what was the reaction of your family? I never directly told my parents that was my sexuality. They actually found out because I put it on Facebook, as you know, when it says like who you're interested in, like men and women. That's what I put on Facebook basically, and that's kind of how my parents found out. A lot of my family still don't know, so this video is going to be a good reaction to what they think to it. The next question is, how have things changed since coming out? So, I mean, I've been more confident since coming out, and I mean, the world in general has changed massively towards the pride community. So that's always a positive thing. And since coming out, I've actually realised there's so many more people within this community. I'm going to get a little bit more ahead with this, and then I'm going to be back. So I've finished all the rhinestones, finally. I'm so glad for that. So we will finish this look off. Oh, we have rhinestones literally everywhere. So the next question we have is there a gender you lean towards for relationships, and why? I have always lent more towards men for relationships. I have had like flings with women, but never like full-on relationships. I have no idea why. I've never had a full relationship with a woman. Yeah, no idea why. So no idea why I've never had like a full relationship with a woman. But I do lean towards men, and I think that's because I was brought up that it should always be like a man and a woman in a relationship. It's always been like that really in my family. So that's probably why. The next question is, how have your previous or current partners taken the news of you being bisexual? And honestly, most of them have taken it really, really well. And I've not really had any issues regarding it. So I've been quite lucky in that front. My current partner is completely fine with it. He really doesn't care as such, which is actually really nice. So yeah, that's actually a really nice positive thing about him. To be fair, he's an all-round good guy. So guys, I have just finished this look off with some lashes and lipstick. So the last question is, how do you feel about being bisexual? Honestly, I don't feel any different than before, really. I guess I've always been bisexual. Obviously I feel a little bit more relieved that I came out about being bi. Obviously at first I felt really rubbish and was regretted coming out massively, because it was like, well, you know, I got a lot of stick for it at school, but it was a good thing that I came out, and you know, I feel like part of the community even more now because of the LGBTQ plus whatever community. It does feel like a massive family, basically. I have been to one Pride and it was so amazing, and everybody just had fun massively. So yeah, basically. So that's it for this video, guys, and Pride Month, basically. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you like this look. It took ages, but I shall see you in the next video, basically. All products will be listed down below, along with all of my social media. You can go check out my other Pride looks on TikTok. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Also hit the notification bell to get notified of when I upload. And yeah, I shall see you in the next video. Bye guys.